Alright, this is just going to be a installation and showcase video for the LSPD EUP back 2025. First thing, download this file. Make sure you do the 2.0 version. Wait for that to download. Alright, you want to open that up for your desktop. You're going to need to open IV. So first thing, you want to navigate to your gchip hub directory in your OpenIV, of course. Mods, update, x64, then DLC packs. You'll see an EUP folder here. You go to it, go into it, DLC.rpf, x64. You'll see these two RPF files. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how to do the normal full install, and then I'll show you how to grab the uniform sets and use it. So, full install, drag and drop. Your first thing you're going to do, see what this is, component pads. So you're going to go into it here, then drag, drop. And then same thing, P. This is the P. Drag, drop. This is for the motorcycle helmet, I believe, if I remember correctly. And that'll have the full pack installed. Now, if you want, the uniform sets thing is here for people that want to grab individual parts of the uniform, get the textures for it, and of course it includes the vests. So whichever one you want, you can do all these at once if you really want to. But anyway, let's say we want the administration uniform. So go in here, and here's the texture file. Go into here. If you know where it is, this is all relying on knowing where these individual items are. But for this, I know it is in import export. I'm going to go in here, and then you might wonder why we've only included one texture. And the reason for that is the long sleeve and short sleeve ones, the class A, B, and C's the textures are all interchangeable. But if you want the administration one, I'll just put it replacing this. Let me do that. Let me make sure that's saved. But anyway, what you want to do, you just drag, or you can drag and drop it, or you can do what I'm about to do, which is just do that. Desktop, and copy, and done. And this works for any of these. So for TEU here, traffic enforcement, we have the rain jacket, which is this. I'll show you guys it in game later. And then the traffic enforcement normal jacket, the helmet for the motorcycles, class uniforms, got this. Polo, this is the traffic enforcement polo, and the pants. This is I believe this is the motorcycle pants, and then this is the standard. And it works for any of these. For the standard here, we have a plate carrier. This is from Thin Line Sanctuary, the original texture and model. And then this is from Lago. We have the Metro Police version and the standard. Again, works for each of these. Now, since those are installed, we can go in-game and start the game up and see what we can and showcase it. All right, now that we're in game, we can go ahead and use some of these uniforms. So I have them all set up in my wardrobe, but most people won't have a full wardrobe for this specific pack yet. So first thing, class uniform. The belt is from TLS. The shoulder mic and body cam is from TLS. This is the Class A. Class B. I have a different model for the Class B so I can get my decals on there. I have a different Class C, but this is the gist of it. Then plate carrier. This is what the carrier looks like. From I believe this is the Logo carrier. This is the traffic enforcement uniform. This is the new canine patch. The canine uniform is we reskinned it to use a different shade of blue to match the new patch. Alright, the polos. This is the standard polo. Nothing has changed here from the last update. Nothing's changed on the polos in general, really. The canine unit polo. The patches do need fixed. That'll be out in the next update. We'll have a fixed version of that. And eventually we may have some t-shirt models out. Or not models, but textures for t-shirts. I'm not sure about that yet, so Then we also have the patrol jackets. This is the standard one. This is the traffic enforcement version. Traffic enforcement on the back, you can see. This is the supervisor one. The only thing here is the supervisor badge. This is the SRU one, which will not be included in the pack. This is an older version of before the pack even released and will never be shipped with any of them. And I believe that is it for the pack. But I will show off the administration texture. Here it is. All this is just a white reskin of the standard uniform. Because personally, I don't use it, but I know some people may want it, so went ahead and put it in the pack. Again, all of these uniforms are meant to match the theme and be with a certain theme. So, again, another example, TEU. On the patch, you can see a gray coloring. So, on the pants here, you can see a gray and blue type coloring. And then K9 is the same thing. We have here a darker blue. So on the pants, you have a darker blue. And on top of this, I will go through the MRPD because I did see a comment asking about it. It is Gav's MRPD. Currently, it's 5M exclusive, and I don't think you can convert it. But it is made specifically for 5M, and this version that I have is just a retextured version of. It is a retextured version of the original for single player. I'm gonna go through it real quick. If I can find the right outfit for you. Before I go through it, I'll turn my desktop audio on for you. Alright, first thing, this is heavily retextured for our use, but this is the patch that is used for LSPD. Currently as a Metropolitan insignia because, well, this is the Metro Division. This is just, all it is just a blue line design on here. Then this is another decal that I made using already made patch because I was lazy. There are several versions of the LSPD patch that we have, but only one is actively used. Here you have the normal. This is just the standard desks for the officers. We have heavily modified We have heavily modified the name tags. So the name tags now feature a blue line design along with logos for subdivisions. This is my failed Chief's Office modification. In it, you can see the Special Operations Group insignia. TLS radio clipping through the desk. This is the Armory San Andreas flag, Metropolitan Division flag. An older version of that needs to be updated. It was meant to be like a flag and badge design, but it kind of failed now. But alright, moving upstairs. Have that failed design again. Secondary logo on the wall there. Primary logo on the floor. The dispatch center. Metropolitan logo. This is the training room. This is the break room. Well, up here we have a custom-made banner that I made for just for this. And then here we have, this is meant for pictures, I guarantee it, but, and we've taken a lot of pictures here, but you see the police department wording was meant to match the car designs, which can be downloaded. In the link to the pack, we also have the car pack for 2025. And I'll go down here. Down here, garage. Same thing. Then we have the prisoner drop-off. This leads out here. Parking spaces here. Mugshot room and processing room. As you can see, the sick minds at Rockstar are added again. This is the cells. You got the drunk tank here. It gets used a lot because it's Los Santos. And now on to the interrogation rooms. You have interrogation room. This is the second one. This is the observation room for it. These are, I believe, working one-way mirrors. Yep. Moving tapes. Same thing here. This is the evidence room. Lots of good stuff in here. And then, of course, I will spawn the car, and I'm just going to pull out the 2018 Charger. This is from the LSPD texture pack for 2025 by Sox. thanks to Officer Art for the vehicle models. This is a custom plate design that we made. Obviously, with the plate is custom. Integrity light bar. And I believe this vehicle has... Let me disable music before I do anything. I have a custom Dodge Charger found in. Alright, and this is the supervisor variant. Most vehicles, I believe, do have a supervisor variant. This is the custom light package, or light patterns that are also included in the 2025 LSPD pack. This is the whale pattern. This is the Yelp pattern. Alright, and then for the final part of this video, I'm going to showcase, or mostly explore where everything is, where all the parts of this pack are for the uniform sets. So for male, so let's say you want to do the canine unit stuff. Alright, so first thing, the plate carriers. Normally, if you have them installed, they will usually be in January 2016 in EUP. They should be under, yeah, right here. This is where the TLS one is. It has 001. It will probably be different for a lot of different people, so. But anyway, what you would want to do, first go into here. So if we're going to task 001, you want to find the YTDs, reflecting that. These are the sheriff ones. I don't want to replace them. So you just skip over them. These are still sheriff ones. This is the first LSPD one. This is just a normal police one. I do believe I do have the canine variant. There's a supervisor variant. Yes, there's a canine variant. So if you want to replace it, you would just drag and drop, or you just export this to your desktop, hit replace, go to desktop, and right here, and there you go. It should now be installed. And then same thing for everything else. Polos are located in MPM free mode 01 male apartment 01. There, it's generally 002 and 003 for these are the normal polos, and then if you want the other ones are all under, they'll either be 21 or 22. It's optional. For me, I have 22 as a different thing, so 21 for me would be these. All these have something in them. You can change any of them you want. You kind of just go through and pick which one you'd like to replace. Then rain jacket, I don't remember where it is, but I believe it's with the class uniforms. The patrol jacket, it will either be in I believe stunt. Yep. And you would just simply replace it just like you would everything else. And you just drag this to desktop and you just grab it when you need to replace it. And then class uniforms. This can, again, all the class uniform textures are interchangeable as long as it's the class A one. So you want to get the if you ever want to have a texture you want to use for everything, you grab the class A, and you could just use one texture for each one, and it'll work just fine. So here you want to go to npm import export, and then find the right thing. And since I did export the one wildlife uniform, I can put that back in if I wanted to. But all this is going to be the same. As you can see, this is the same texture. It's just the only thing is you're not going to have a tie on the rest. But the texture can actually have a tie because it does not use that portion anyway. And 07, this is the class B, is the same way. And then pants, generally they're in business, but they can be anywhere else too. And then the female ones are generally in the same spot as the male ones, just they will be under a different name, and it'll most of the time will be the same texture. I know the polos are different. They have their logos spun around. And obviously here's the README. I'll put this video linked in there too. Then again, all the new stuff here. Just here's the breast cancer awareness stuff is in here. I'll show that real quick. Here we have the breast cancer awareness polos for each version. Patrol jacket is the same thing. Rain jacket, you got the breast cancer awareness version here. Class uniforms, 14. And class pants. And the canine textures, the old ones, if you want them, are in the original, I believe it's 1.10 is the and that one is available to download as well. Probably won't be for very much long after this, but for now it is up and can be downloaded if you want some of the original stuff. But most of this never changed. The only things that changed were the updated stuff. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully it helps for people that were struggling to install the pack before.